That's not with an anal joke, but fuck it. Cooking and orgasms, it's all the same to me. I can do it all by myself, but I'd rather have somebody else do it for me. Speaking of cooking and orgasms, something I never want to hear again, in the kitchen or the bedroom. Looks funny, but smells okay, I'll eat it. So, I've never been married, but I was proposed to twice, but I was proposed to once by a special man. And he asked me, Shannon, do you want to go to Reno and get married?
Fuck off.
I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, let's go, let's go. He's like, good, call me when you get back. So I decided, now since I haven't been married, that I want to be nice and tight for my future husband. So I boarded at the front door and everybody's going to the back right now.
You're freaking
Okay, so I've had 4 boyfriends in my life, not sex partners, but boyfriends. The first one was born with cancer. The second 2 had cancer and died. I'm not looking at you. So before I got boyfriend number 4, I had warning causes cancer down here tattooed on my belly.
But you can listen. You can listen. It's okay.
That was 50 pounds. That was before I gained 50 pounds. But no. So then I was in the bar, and I was talking to a guy, and I was telling him how I was going through local porn, and I seen my hoo-ha on there. He's like, well, how do you know it's yours? I'm like, well, I have a rat tattoo coming out my butt. And he's like, oh, that girl's gonna get a rat on her. But anyway, he's like, oh, really? So he ended up going home with me. And after he comes up, he was like, oh, dude, there ain't no tattoo down there. No rat tattoo down there? I'm like, oh, well, yeah, my cat must have ate it. He said, I see that you're a cancer. I'm like, oh, no. So I lifted up my belly. It says warning causes. But he still stayed. Somebody once told me, when you're searching for a job, if you find something that you love, you never work a day in your life. So that's why I became a professional cocksucker. You know how you tell the difference between a professional cocksucker and a good cocksucker? We never have sinus colds. The girls come to me and ask me if I had any advice about doing that. I said, just breathe through your nose. So, when I became a professional cocksucker, I decided to do it for money. And I had a sliding scale. Because I had 5 different kinds of blowjobs I gave. Number 1 was the opera blowjob, where I go like this. And they just pound away. Number 2 was the metal blowjob, or the metal head. Number 3 was the hummer. I can't sing, but I can hum. Number 4 was the scraper, where I take my bottom dentures out and just scrape the top. Number 5, which is most common in the people my age, is the gummer, where I take both my dentures out and just gum it to death.
Fucking shit.
So I do swallow, but I had to give that up because when I burp, I hear a baby giggle.
That fucking.
I quit meth. My doctor told me I had to quit using meth, but he didn't say my boyfriend had to. So I would get high by proxy. When we split up, I'd go on dates, bring the guy home with me, have him come on my chest, and if it cracked back, I'd swallow. So, like, what's the deal with non-alcoholic beer? To me, it's like a vibrator without batteries. It fills you up, but it lacks the buzz.
That's all right. Keep going. Just keep going.
I was 16 when I had my first kid. Not that I wasn't tight no more, but I asked the doctor, how do I stay tight? He says, you do 1 of 2 things. Then you do Kegels, which I am doing right now. Benoit balls. I didn't know what they were at the time.
Okay.
So he told me they were balls put inside you and walk and they flex your muscles. So I left the doctor's office thinking, man, I'm so tight, I got 2 sets of them. But I had to stand on my head for the first 2 months to keep them in.
Fuck shit.
So, you know those steam balls they have now? They shake them and they make noise, so I don't have my name. Otherwise, I'd do this. So you didn't name that tune.
Do that again. That was a good one.
So, no. Now the only reason I
you're ruining the comedy show.
So now the only reason I stand on my head is when my old man can't get it up, I just let him drop it in.
Oh, so-
It is pretty heavy.
oh my fuck.
So,
I want to see that one though.
So, back in the day when I used to go to the bar a lot, I'll never, these 3 things I'll never forget. The first guy approached me and says, "Can I smell your pussy?" I said, "Absolutely not." He goes, "Well, it must be your feet I smell." So that's why I have sex with my shoes on nowadays. The second guy tells me, he tells me, "I got a dick this big, a dick this big." I kept going on about it. Well, I figured, like this. Went home with him that night. He said, "I thought, would you believe? Half hour after we had sex, he's like, are you going to leave or what?" I'm like, "Absolutely not. You gave me an inch. I'm staying until I get 8.
Oh my fucking god.
The third guy came in there and kept telling me his dick was so long, it was like 2 inches from the floor. Like, dude, I know guys like you. The only time your dick is 2 inches from the floor is when you're doing push-ups. I got that. So, let's see. How about that? That's enough. We gotta go, right? It's not 5:15. We gotta go. You guys have to come see my show if you want more.
No,
that was the outline.
That's awesome.
$10.